Hello, in this mini-series I show you the methods and way I use to landscape this module. It's not the only way you can landscape your model railway, but it's the way I did it, and the methods and products I use I'm most comfortable with. So I hope you enjoy the videos and we'll see you soon. Hello. Yesterday I glued down the rest of a polystyrene foam with my acrylic glue, and the glue could set for the night and now bonded strongly. This morning I cut the styrofoam roughly in shape, and you may see here and here I applied some layers of paper glued down with white glue, because these are hiding the holes for the bolts. And I applied some polyfiller, except for the riverbed and near the concrete underpass. So when the polyfiller and the glue has dried, I will return and show you the applying of the polyfiller to the riverbed and the underpass area. So see you again soon. Hello. Now the polyfiller has dried completely, and I will now form the bed for the stream with my trusty polyfiller. I have bent polyfiller the side under the underpass, so that on the left. It's easy. Yep. Hier wurde das Sonderform. So, dann diese. So this side it's okay now. So I can move to the other side. So now we have to wait for the polyfiller to dry completely. Okay, now until the polyfiller on the stream bed is drying, we could paint the track. I'm using Joe's model trains dark brown and rust brown for this effect. First I applied the dark brown on the ties. This paint is available through hobby stores which can order from Walters in America. It's an acrylic paint, so I think you should have problems for getting it to Europe via any other great box lifting companies like DHL or FedEx. Okay, that's for the dark brown. Now we have to wait until the dark brown is dry. Then we can apply the rust brown. Okay, the dark brown from Joe's model train is now dry, and now I apply the brown rust color from the same company on the rails. I know in some model railroad or model railway publications it is said that it's okay that you only apply the color for the rails from one side, because the layout is usually only seen from one side, but with modules things are different, because it's possible that you could see the module from both sides when you are attempting a modular layout meeting. So I will paint the rails from both sides. I use a smaller brush for these, and the one plus effect of modules is that usually they are quite handy, and you could build them and decorate them on the workbench or the kitchen table, and you can usually see a quick progress on your railway. This module is 25 centimeters in length and 40 centimeters in width, and so it's quite handy. It's a so-called cloaker module, and it is used to change the orientation of the hillside. So here is the higher side of the hill and it changes to the other side. It could be quite handy on a modular layout during a meeting, so you don't have any scenic breaks. Okay. So now it's time to turn the module and to paint the other sides of the rail. Okay, you may have noticed that some of the rust brown paint covered the ties, but that's no problem because we can touch it up with the dark brown when the paint is dry. So we have to wait now to let the polyfiller getting completely dry, and then when this is happened, we will sand down the landscape base, and then we will give the landscape base color in brown, and the concrete underpass will get its color too. After this, the scenery will get its first coat of woodland turf, and then we will begin with the application of static grass. Okay, the polyfiller now is dried, and I have sanded down the surface a little bit, and now it's time for painting the scenery base. I've used some brown paint. I don't know how this kind of paint is called in Great Britain or in the USA. Here in Germany it's called Abtönfarbe. It's water soluble and could be added to wall colors. When the entire surface is painted, we have to wait for the paint to dry. Then the scenery base material could be applied. for the underpass, and the area near the underpass retaining walls I will use a smaller brush. Okay, while the paint on the module is drying, I will cast a rock casting with lightweight hydrocoal from Wood & Scenics. These I use the rock mold. I will pre-wet with wet water for the wetting agent. You can also use a spray bottle when you have one to hand, but I haven't one at the moment. So I'm using a brush for applying the wet water. That water is plain tap water with 2 or 3 drops of washing detergent. Now I will mix the hydrocoal. I've put in 1 cup of hydrocoal. Now I will bring in the water. I will mix the hydrocoal to a consistency of the milkshake so that I can pour it into mold. And don't forget that then the hydrocoal is ready mixed. You only have about 10 minutes until it's setting. Okay, I think it's okay. I will stir it a bit to remove all clumps in the hydrocoal. That looks good. So now I'm pour it in. Now I will shake it a little bit to release air bubbles. In about 20 minutes the hydrocoal should be dry enough so that you can remove it from the mold.